Jonathan Brooks, the top-ranked running back at this very moment. He had a 91.5 offensive grade. He averaged 3.91 yards after contact per attempt. He forced 63 missed tackles, had a 76.0 receiving grade, and averaged 1.6 yards per route run. He was a key piece of the Texas offense this season, and his draft stock rose quickly. But after his torn ACL late in the year, we're now left wondering how valuable is he? Is he the best running back prospect? Should he get picked in the top 60? Is he a future star? Well, we're going to try to figure that out by turning on the film and breaking his game down trait by trait, starting off with his ability in tight quarters. Brooks is an incredibly balanced runner, and he moves with controlled strides and choppy feet. This allows him to make quick cuts in tight spots to avoid traffic and gain extra yardage. Also, when he gets the ball, he doesn't dance in the backfield. He's always looking to get downhill. Texas tries to run a halfback dive here with 6 blockers against 7 Bama defenders in the box. The Alabama nose tackle blows this play up, but Brooks does well to glide outside and create a new lane for himself, shakes the safety and gets a few yards out of a play that should have ended in a loss. And this skill becomes even more apparent in the red zone. Split zone look from Texas. 91 on Alabama's defense is going to create separation and get in the backfield. Brooks staggers his feet, uses stutter steps, changes his direction, and accelerates through contact to get into the end zone. He has quick feet, and he is not afraid of putting his pads down and running into traffic. He is also a creative runner. Brooks has impressive vision and is able to consistently find the right hole. This is all over his tape and makes him especially dangerous on gap runs, where he's able to sense defenders and penetration and bounce in and out of gaps to find daylight. Any running back can do well with good blocking. What separates backs at the next level is the ability to minimize negative plays and keep your offense on schedule. His creativity in the open field can also lead to splash plays. This wide zone gets blocked well up front, and Brooks finds himself with room on the outside. He changes his tempo, follows his blocks, cuts back inside, and takes this play all the way to the house. By allowing his blocks to develop, he took this from a 7 to 8 yard gain to a 30-yard touchdown. Now looking at his toughness, on top of being able to create extra yardage with his vision, he also consistently fights for every yard. It takes multiple guys to get him down. Versus Alabama, who have NFL-level athletes, Brooks takes this ball outside, meets number 9 once he gets out of the hole, keeps his legs churning even with his body twisting, and turns this carry into a quality 7-yard gain, keeping his team ahead of the sticks. He also never dances away from contact, which again limits the number of negative plays in his tape. Here versus Oklahoma, defender meets him in the hole. Brooks lowers his shoulder, tries to run through the defender, doesn't give up, and shows his high-level toughness. But how about when he gets past the first level? He's also got good second-level moves. Like I said before, he has quick feet and can make sharp cuts to fool defenders. Here against Kansas, as he gets past the line, the safety comes down and Brooks uses a nasty double juke, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's gone. He possesses an elite combination of finesse and power. Same thing in the Oklahoma game. The safety gets into the box but can't wrap up the back because Brooks is too elusive. And what else can he do? He's also got a nice jump cut. He uses it here to evade the defender and then also stays in bounds, doesn't duck the hit, and gets his team a nice gain. Finally, to be a 3-down back, you need to be an effective blocker, and Brooks is just that. He's able to quickly diagnose blitzers and is always ready to stand behind his pads and absorb contact. Even against stunts and twists, he's eager to find a matchup and helps his line. This allows his QB to extend plays and be comfortable in the pocket. Again, here versus Oklahoma, he finds the blitzer who's coming in hot and gets rid of him. This kind of dependability on passing downs will give him a lot of fans amongst NFL head coaches. Having this skill makes getting the starting running back job on your team a lot easier. So overall, Jonathan Brooks is a top running back prospect. He's got a good combination of size and speed. He plays with great balance and quick feet. He works well in tight quarters and makes subtle cuts to fool defenders. He's creative in finding holes and is patient behind his line. He bounces around in the backfield but always attacks downhill. He embraces contact and fights for extra yardage. In the pass game, he's a solid receiver who can be utilized on screens and dump-offs. He's a very good blocker. He quickly locates threats, gets behind his pads, and hits them with force. On the other hand, he doesn't have home run speed and is coming off a major knee injury, which could hamper his athleticism. Just off film, I can see him as a late first-round talent, but due to the knee injury, I would pick him in the second round. He's a quality starter who will produce at the next level. So those are my thoughts on Jonathan Brooks. Let me know what you think about him in the comments and who you want to see in the next video. That's all from me, and I'm out.